favorite, and welcome Stefan and Vania Simsih.
He just asked if I was able to sit by myself.
Get it?
Don't ever underestimate the small ones.
So for those of you that doesn't know us, my name is Stefan and this is Vania. And we've been together for 13 years and 5 months. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Long time.
Since high school. And we've been married for 2 years and 5 months. So.
Yeah, so I know, a long time. Anyways. But during the first year and a half, even before we dated, we were just friends. I mean, completely friends. I wasn't attracted to him that way, and I kind of just looked at him like, hi. But that's about it. And then we kind of built the relationship, and we were friends first, and we dated for about 8 years until he decided to propose to me, and then got married on our 10th year being together, and we've been married 2.5 years. So.
And our topics for tonight, we'll be covering
how to find the one, or
finding the one. So let's get into the first question.
Yes.
Ooh. When did you know your significant other was the one? So how do you know I was the one? Ladies first.
I really don't know till, I'm just kidding.
No refund.
I know, see, that's the bad thing about
No
it,
exchange.
really. It's a forever thing, so you better think about it very carefully. It only took me like 8 years to really decide that, oh yeah, I guess this guy was the one. And then we got married, like I said, in our 10-year, being together. But even before, like we were together, in the beginning, we started when we were in high school. So I guess we wish that we knew that we were able to be fed with all this materials like you guys are tonight. I wish we knew that early on, because I think originally our intentions were just to date, just like everybody else. You like someone and then you kind of just wanted to try it on. But thank God for God's grace. Seriously, I've always in my mind, my parents always taught me to find the one that loves God. That's like the most important thing. And so I had 2 very important criteria in my mind in finding the one for me. The first one is to have someone that loves God just as much as I do, or even more than I do. And I think that is very important, because if that person loves God, then he will loves me unconditionally, and he will not hurt me, he will not cheat on me or do bad things on me, because he loves God, and God is love, right? And then another thing is the second thing that I really thought someone should have, if to find the one, for that person to love me just like Christ loved his church, and he sacrificed for his church. So I saw it in Stefan all throughout the years we've been together. He works hard, and then he sacrificed a lot, and then he only gives me the very best, not second best, but the very best. And
so yeah, remember that, the very best.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm gonna cry now. But I really thank him for that, because that's not, our flesh as human beings are selfishness. That's what it is. And God is just the opposite. He's just about love and sacrifice. And so to find someone that is willing to sacrifice and just loves you unconditionally, I think that's a good criteria to be the one.
Yeah, so it's not about the one individually, but it's more like about coming together to become one.
Yeah.
So, second questions.
All right, so I'll ask you this, honey. How would you know that someone loves you for who you are and not just as a rebound or something what they want?
Well, if you ask this question alone, if you're not sure, then don't be in that position, because let's start everything with a friendship first. Then without that, then you will know that you're probably a rebounder. So.
Yeah, if you're not even sure, don't even put yourself into it, because even if you doubt that you can be potentially becoming a rebound, just leave. Don't do it.
All right. Third questions?
Next one. Okay, so how do you find God-fearing women? How did you find me?
Well, obviously at a church. Yeah, so before, we don't even go to the same church.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't go to the same church.
Yeah, we don't go to the same high schools. We don't go to the same church.
We've never been in but I always did his homework, but that's okay.
Hey, don't tell secrets. How to find a God-fearing woman? Yeah, church probably a good venue. Instead of at the club. Always look at the right places, not play about it. So, yeah.
And the most important is to pray about it.
Yes, pray about it.
Okay. So next, you want to?
Next question.
Go ahead, honey.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
How do you deal with a situation where you like a person, but you love God, and that person does not have God in their life? Have you, honey? Want to share?
Yeah. It's easier to be said than done. I think, majority of our peers, or you guys' peers, are probably not Christians. And it had happened to me. You just better run from it. Just run. Run from it, seriously. It's not worth it to try doing missionary dating and really try to think that you can have this person to potentially love God, and you try to save them and also lead him or her to God. It's hard. And so I really would recommend not to, just run. Like I said, the base foundation, it should be friendship. So start with that intention first. And what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something important, hold on. So we always believe that playing by the same rules, meaning both knowing God and loving God, is the most important foundation. If one person knows Jesus, loves God, and then the other one, the one that you like or interested in, doesn't, then it just will not work. Will not work. Okay. So next question. So someone once told me falling in love shouldn't be a big factor in a relationship. Falling is an accident. You think?
Falling is an accident.
But you have to grow in love. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, in my understanding, this question makes me seems like falling in love is more like a romance, in a way. So, but I do agree where portions are about how you grow in love. So it's not about falling in love, but how strong relationship you need to grow in love. So.
Yeah. So for a strong relationship to be built, you need to grow in love. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next question. What are your thoughts about online dating?
Yeah.
I think this is very important. Even ChristianMingle.com won't do it. What is that, like something with fish? Is there something like fishes? I don't know.
What is it, farmers? No. Farmers only? Farmers only?
Seriously, there's farmers Christian mingle?
Yeah.
So you only date farmers?
Well,
Oh my God. Okay.
so for me, what title about online dating, I don't think it's sinful, well, especially in today's age. Like everything is online, it's all profile based. But I'm not sure if you guys start dating different type of girls or guys every week, every month. I don't know if that would be a good thing. Because through a profile, you will not know that person's character, being honest. For example, you can be, let's say, some creepy guy wanna just test the water in Christian Mingles. I can just open up christianmingle.com, create a profile. Oh, maybe and then answer all the questionnaires wrongfully, and then voila, I'm in profile. I just start dating and around just to see, oh, how is it dating with the Christian people, girls like? So that's your judgment. So just be careful. But yeah.
You can, I feel like you can never, everything, the intention was already, on online dating, I feel like the intention was already to date instead of being, like getting to know that person first and again, having that friendship as a foundation. So that's where it's dangerous.
All right.
Okay, next question.
Ooh, this is a long one.
Who asked this question? Seriously. Okay, which perspective is correct? A, dating is a time to just get to know someone you like, so it's okay to break up in the beginning, as you are just testing the relationship. Testing, really.
So, for A,
yeah, go ahead, reply that one first.
I don't know, if your tendency is to testing, it's like you're going to Asahi and testing all the different sushi that you want it. So it's not a restaurant. This is a sashimi, this is a unagi, this is an ale. So yeah, it's not a restaurant. So build your friendship and like you don't need to be in that point to break that person. Just be friends and be there for her or him.
Yeah.
Start with that.
Why not? I mean, basically, like I said, or like we keep emphasizing, just why not just build that friendship first instead of intending to be a relationship? If you do want to, you know, potentially like to someone, you have to do it with an intention of marrying that person, not just to look around and testing the water. So don't bring in the relationship status into it, because breaking up, whether it is in the beginning of it or after years of relationship, it's gonna cause harm to one person or the other or both. It's like hurting that person's feeling. Someone's gonna get hurt. And so why would you wanna do that to yourself or the other person? That's not godly love. All right, next question.
Oh no.
Okay. The B one. Sorry. So dating. Okay.
Go ahead.
Dating is a serious time that you could only go through if you think you would marry that particular person. What do you think, honey?
So like you said before, it's all the right kind of dating is with an intent of a marriage. Yeah. So we encourage to share the intention with someone, like especially with parents is good. Find someone that is accountable, like your leaders, perhaps pastor. So we actually got the privilege to have someone accountable like Pastor Jonathan, Pastor Haley, throughout our relationship.
Being honest, it was hard for us because both of our parents are in Indonesia. Over here, we have guardians, we have our aunt or uncle, but then it's different than your parents still. And so we were blessed to have Pastor Jonathan and Pastor Haley to be able to make sure that we were on track, in check. And I think we would really encourage you guys to do the same and find your leaders, your counselors to just keep you in track. And because you don't, like what Sharon was saying, you want to be able to know how far you are able to stay from the edge, from the edge, and don't fall, basically, right? Okay. Yeah. So that's the thing.
So
and
for the guys, what? No funny business, basically.
No. Yeah. Like I said, it was hard for us to keep it pure as well, but they checked us all the time, and we felt like we were always having to not having to always report, but we were blessed to have that, because then we were able to enjoy the day of our marriage and really save that and what God really intended us to have. Okay, so with that, we just want to wrap up and say that in Psalm 37 verse 4, it says, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desire of your heart. So make sure when you try to find the one, use the wisdom and the purpose as well as the patience to guide you for God's intended partner for you.